Hey guys, this is Miss Sizemore again. I'm just going to make a quick video here on some how-tos with the Google Classroom to help better familiarize yourself with Google Classroom. I wanted to do it on our Google Meet, but it wouldn't allow me to screen share, so I'm going to do it this way in a video, and I'll post it in our Google Classroom under our science and math so that you can watch it and see. So, first things first, I'm going to just click into the classes view so that you can see. This is what my Google Classroom looks like. This is all the classes I'm enrolled in. I'm enrolled in all the classes that you're enrolled in too. If you notice, it'll say due, and these say due Friday, and it's got the assignment and the time, which I'm going to change these to make it till next Friday. But this is a quick way to look and see what's due for the week, and it'll show up under each one of your Google Classrooms this way. Also, you can click on this to-do list. The to-do list, it will show you what is assigned, what's missing, or what you've done. So you can click on each one of those if it's assigned, and it will show you, okay? And if you're missing anything, you can click on the missing tab, and it will show you what you're missing, okay? Like right here, my professional growth plan. I did do that last year, but it's showing that it's missing because I didn't upload it correctly. If there's nothing under your missing, then you're in good shape because that means you've done all your assignments. Then if you click over here on done, it will show you the assignments that you've turned in, okay? Here's from one of our professional developments where they made a Google Classroom for us. And it shows that I've turned all these in, okay? So the to-do list will be one of your best friends in Google Classroom this year, okay? It'll show you what's assigned, what's missing that you haven't done, and then what you've already turned in, okay? So that's a quick way to look to see what's due, all right? The second way is when you click on your actual Google Classroom. I'm in one of our math ones right now. If you notice at the top, there's a stream, classwork, people, and grades. Under the stream is where I will make all of our announcements. So as you can see, I've already uploaded an introduction to sixth grade math video just a few minutes ago. So anytime there's an announcement, this is where you'll find it, is in your stream. All right. Classwork tab is where you will find all of your assignments. This is another quick way to see what's due. Okay, some of this stuff might not actually be for a grade. Some of it might just be notes or videos or whatnot that you need to click on to watch. Here at the top of my Google Classroom, so in the science and math, you'll see a syllabus for that subject, and you can actually click on it and look at it, and it'll pull it up. Okay, it'll just basically tell how you can reach me, my phone number, my hours. It'll go through the timeline, like what we're going to learn. Okay, that will stay at the top of our Google Classroom all year. And also, I put the Google Meet schedule. It has mine and Miss Neely's Google Meet schedules on there. So if for some reason we make changes to them, I'll make changes on this as well, and you can go back in and see. So right now we have Google Meets on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday and Wednesday will be my Google Meets. On Monday, my Google Meet will be from 10:30 to 11:30. And then on Wednesday, it will be from 2:30 to 3:30. And then Miss Neely will do Tuesday and Thursday. On Tuesday, she'll do 10:30 to 11:30. And then on Thursday, she'll do 2:30 to 3:30. So we kind of try to keep the same times. We wanted to offer a later one and an earlier one. That way, maybe if you couldn't hop on the early one, you could do the later one. So we wanted to try to accommodate you all the best we could. And then on Fridays, we're going to leave that open, like I mentioned in our Google Meet today. That way we can maybe offer some one-on-one help or grade or play catch up or do other things that we need to do. But that will also stay here at the top of your Google class in your science and math. So if I scroll down through here, so first day of or first week of school, the All About You. If you can tell, it has your due date on there, which I need to change that and extend it out a little bit. But if you click on it, it'll tell you the description, okay, what you're supposed to do. You click view assignment. Which mine may look just a little bit different than yours. This you click on the All About You Google Docs. I noticed that some of you had wrote it on a piece of paper, but you also need to click into this Google Doc and type it out. Some of you did that as well. And when you get done writing your biography, you'll click the share button at the top and you'll make sure that it's shared with me. And you'll have to type in my name and it'll pull up my email address to share it. Okay. Let me go back. I'm going to try to walk you through a couple things here on week 1 for your classwork. Okay, so anything under week 1, days 1 through 5, that all needs to be completed. Not this Friday, but by next Friday on the 18th. Some of it I've already updated, and it says the 18th. Some of it I still need to update. Okay, if you notice, some of these are called materials, and it looks like a little book with a bookmark. Those are not actual assignments for a grade. They are either Google Notes, like Google Slide Notes that I have made, or they're videos that are going to help you understand the work that you're going to do. Okay? So you need to click on those and view all of that, because more than likely, if you have a question, it's going to be answered in any of those materials. Okay, then you have assignments that look like this, like your online placement test. If you click onto it, it'll have a link, and the link will link you out to the math website, and it will pull your assignment up. Okay, if for some reason you get an error message at this point that says, oops, that wasn't supposed to happen, or maybe some other error message is popping up, you need to reach out to me and let me know, because I have to individually assign each assignment in the math website. And if it'll pull it up, then I'll show you what it is supposed to look like. If it makes you sign in, then you'll put your email, your school email, and then all of your passwords are set to Tigers, the number sign, and 1. And the T in Tigers is capitalized. I'm going to put that in the Google Classroom as well. That is your password for your math website. And it's taking a while to load. It was doing really good. All right, so my view looks a little bit different. But anyways, your assignment should pull up. If it does not pull up, you need to let me know. That way I can assign it. Also, on the math, when you log into the math website for the first time, when you click on the assignment, it will ask you a question and you'll have to accept it or allow it, because I've got some of you all, it says that you're connected, but some of you need to connect. So that's why it says that, because you're going to have to go in it's going to prompt you the first time you log into the math website to allow all of that, so it can connect the Google Classroom to our Savvis, which used to be the Envision Math. They've kind of renamed it. So some of you all still need to do that, I can tell. I'm just going to go through here. Day 2, there's notes and there's some videos. Most of the videos that I have found is from Khan Academy, and it just goes along with whatever we're learning. You do need to watch the videos. Some of them are videos I have made. So your solving shares, your convince me's, and your guided practice problems that are at the beginning of every math lesson, I will work those out and take a video of it and work the problems out for you, and then I will post them underneath the lesson for the day. Okay. That way you can click and you can see me actually working some problems out. All right, and then if you can tell you've got your day 2 assignment, then your day 3, this is the active book that I was talking about that I think some of you all are getting a little bit confused with. You don't actually have to do your workbook pages and the active book. You can just click in the active book and it allows you to make text boxes or use the writing tool, and it will actually let you turn the assignment in that way. But if for some reason you do not feel comfortable with that, you can do the workbook pages, but you will have to take a screenshot of it and then attach it to the assignment instead. Don't do both though. That would be double doing. I'm trying to pull the assignment up if it will let me. It's going to make me probably sign in every time, even though I'm already signed in. I'm going to go and actually pull it up. It should take you straight to it, but where I'm not logged in as a student, it's not wanting to do it the same way for me. I'm going to log in real quick and show you what it looks like, the student active book looks like, which I did make a video on that, and it's on the Google Classroom somewhere. I think it may be under our stream, actually. I'll have to go back and see if I can find it. And then I can move it to the top for us. Okay, so the student active book. It's taking it a second to load here. It's got to 93% and stopped. Imagine that. Okay. This is what your student active book pages look like. They are identical to your workbook pages. Okay. Over here, let me move my face out of the way. You can write. Okay. You can write the answer in. Okay. Just by clicking on the pencil, you can pick your color. If you make a mistake, you can erase it. And also, there's an option where you can do text boxes. On the text boxes, you have to type in your answer first, and then after you type your answer in and click off of it, you can move the text box around wherever you want to. So now I can drag it and drop it. Okay, you're not going to do the solve and share. The solve and share, the convince me, and the guided practice, those are the ones that I do for you. So the first 3 you don't have to do, okay, until you get to the guided practice page. On the guided practice page, you'll have some independent practice at the bottom. That's where you're going to start and do your assignment. Okay, I had posted on the day what numbers you're supposed to do. So the guided practice, that numbers 1 through 4, I do that. The independent practice, numbers 5 through 10 is what you do. Okay, you don't have to do the back page on page 10, and then you'll have to do your homework practice page problems too. But you don't have to do the back page of your homework practice either. So you'll have to pay attention on the assignment, what page numbers and what numbers you need to do. These are identical to what's in your workbook, okay? So that's whenever you're going to use that pen feature or the text box, just like I did on the solving chair, and write your answers in. And then up here at the top, it's got where you can share. And when you're done, you're going to click share. And you're going to share it to classes, and then your class should show up. It should say Sizemore Math, Neely Math. See right here? And then you're going to click whatever class it's for and share it. And then I'll be able to see it and grade it, okay? If for some reason you're like, well, I don't like doing it this way, or my internet's not working and I can't write on this or make text boxes, do the workbook pages and then attach or take screenshots of the workbook pages, and then you can post them on this assignment, or you'll have to add them to this assignment. I'll fix it to where you can do that. So you do whichever way you're comfortable with, okay? So if you don't do the active book and write in it that way and share it, then you need to do the workbook pages from your math workbook and then take screenshots of them and upload them. So you choose however you want to do it, okay? I'm not going to be really strict with it. I want you to do it the way that's easiest for you to do it. So I'm going to close out of that. You have 2 assignments that are like that for the week, 2 active book, but it says write in your assignment which pages you're supposed to do. Which now I changed this and edited it, so it may have dumped out the problem. So that's something I'm going to have to go in and fix too. But right here on your instructions, it will always tell you the number that you need to do. And I'll fix it to where you can see that. It's where I went in and changed the due date. It's dumped out my instructions. Okay, the rest of it, these are videos and Google Slide notes that I've made. This will help you do your problems from your workbook page. I'm going to click back on our classwork. All right, same deal, your practice buddy. You'll click on that. It'll take you to the math website. Day 4, there's your materials. That's your notes. Then you'll have a Common Core review to do. Then you have the active book. Okay, the active book, again, you can either click and do it and turn it in through the website, or you can do it through your workbook and take the pictures, and I'll have to change it. Day 5 this week is a makeup day. I done took the quiz out, so you don't have a quiz to do, okay? This is going to be your catch-up day to go back and do days 1 through 4. So by this Friday, on the 11th, I want you to have days 1 through 4 done if you can, all right? Because if you get behind and carry over into next week, you're going to have double the work to do for the week after that. All right. So that's for the math. I'll go in and I'll do the science really quick so that I can wrap this video up. Same deal, you'll go under your classwork to see what's due for the week. Okay, same deal, your Google Meet schedule and your syllabus will be up at the top. Over here, all the topics you can click on. It'll show you all your week 1 material. Right here is some of your materials. Some of this is not actual like assignments that you'll have to type into. For instance, on day 2, you just need to watch these videos and watch or look over the Google slide. Okay, under day 2, you also have some worksheets. Well, you got to read out of your book. I made PDFs of your book pages. You'll have to read those. Day 3 is actually a worksheet. You'll go into the Google form to do it. And then once you answer all the questions in the Google form, you'll submit it. Make sure that you're logged in as you before you do it so that your brother, sister, whoever else may be using the computer doesn't get the grade or the test for you or do the test for you. When you get done, you'll hit submit at the bottom. These other pages are just so that you can read. They're not actually what you do. The Google form's what you do. Day 4, again, you've got some notes and slides. So whatever's on that day, you just need to look underneath of it. Sometimes it's just going to be watching some videos and looking at some Google slide notes or reading the chapter from your book. Okay. Other days, you'll see that it says it's a worksheet. And so there'll be a Google form for you to click into and do. And then I've attached the worksheet so that you can view them. Okay. And then on day 5, you'll have a quiz. And then after your quiz, you click in it and do it. Then you can go back and do the rest of the week if you, for some reason, you didn't have time to do the rest of it. So Friday is going to kind of be like a makeup day / quiz day for both math and science. All right, so I've try to walk you through some of the things that for Google Classroom that I know. The only thing I can think of, the waffle up here, which most of you know some of this. You can click on it and it will have all of the different Google suites. So, your email is up here, your Google Drive, where you can save like your screenshots that you take of your workbook. You can make Google Documents. There's your Classroom, Google Slides if you need to make a slideshow. Down here is your Google Meet. You can access your Google Meet that way and put in Sizemore 2020 and join our Google Meet that way. So that's the waffle. Okay. And then the only other 2 tabs I didn't talk about were people. And that just shows you who's in the class and who your teachers are. Okay. I had to add Mr. Jordan and the curriculum coaches and some other people to our room. And then it shows you the students that are in our room. And then under the grades tab, it will show you your grades. So, which I'm not going to have any grades. This is going to show all of your grades. So I need to click out of that so you don't see each other's grades. But it should show your grades just for whatever work you've done. Like once I've graded it, it'll show up right there. All right. So that's a little bit about Google Classroom. That's a little bit about your first week under your math and your science. So hopefully this video will help a little bit or answer some of the questions you may have had that I didn't get a chance to address in the Google Meet since I couldn't screen share.